term pandemic pet? Well, in a worldwide survey, the Human Animal Bond Institute found that 98% of pets' parents have experienced health benefits from having a pet in their lives, and 95% consider their pet part of their family, and it's all because of that human-animal bond.
Yeah, Carrie Finch is the Deputy Director of Programs and Strategy for PAWS New York, and she joins us to talk a little bit more about this health impact that pets really do have on the family. Thanks for being with us tonight, Carrie. I don't think we're hearing you. Do you want to hit unmute maybe? Do we have you? Let's just see.
Hi.
All in the world of Zoom. How are you?
There you are.
Well,
good. How are you?
Good. Well, let's go and talk about it. There's a real emotional impact of human-animal bond. Why is it important for both pet and pet owner?
Yeah, over the past few decades, there's been a lot more research in this area, and the human-animal bond has been found to have all kinds of mental and emotional health benefits for guardians and people that come into contact with them. So some of the biggest ones are decreasing feelings of stress, anxiety, depression. You all mentioned the pandemic phenomenon, that people got a lot of pets during the pandemic. Anxiety levels and depression levels were also at an all-time high, so it really makes sense that pets were welcomed into families. Some of the physical benefits include increasing oxytocin in the bloodstream, which can lower your heart rate. Oxytocin is known as the maternal hormone, so it's very nurturing. So there's a ton of benefits from just being around pets.
Now, speaking of benefits, if someone's life isn't conducive to actually owning a pet, is there a way that they can still experience that bond?
Yeah, I get that question a lot, and I have two recommendations. One would be to volunteer with animals. There's tons of nonprofits, particularly in New York City, that you can volunteer with. You can get that pet effect, and you can help someone in need. The second recommendation would be to seek out animal-assisted therapy. People with mental illness, people who are living with mental illness, benefit even more greatly from the human-animal bond. So if you're able to arrange animal-assisted therapy visits, that would be really great for someone who can't handle having a pet themselves but want those benefits.
Yeah, it makes sense. So let's talk about this. Pets in the workplace. We hear a lot of studies that have been done recently about that impact. Do you think it's a good thing?
I do, because I always think that everyone could benefit from being around an animal and getting to know an animal and caring for something other than yourself. But there are a few challenges that workplaces need to keep in mind. First and foremost, that a lot of people think of are allergies. You do have to accommodate all of your employees, so make sure that there aren't any severe allergies. You also want to make sure that the workplace is safe for the pet and people. So you want to make sure that you have the right insurance in place in case you have pets in the workplace, and you want to make sure that the pet is really happy being there and has an opportunity to leave and take a rest if they need it.
All right. Well, thank you, Carrie, so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about this.